gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome back for another edition of Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us, as usual, our host and editor, Björn!
Hello!
And of course, our host, in-house villain, and the self-proclaimed cultured man, Junior!
Hello there!
Last but not least, our introducer, host, social media manager, and video editor, Thomas.
Hello!
Down there. Go down there. Shit.
Yeah, I forgot the little moment that we were recording for YouTube as well. But here we
The
are.
beers behind you, aren't they getting stale?
Yeah, real stale. But never mind those. I'm getting a little sick as well. That's annoying. Well, anyways, I thought we should start this episode with no, we should not. We should talk about social medias. And we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except I think I posted some pictures of me on Instagram. Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Wearing a dress and a wig.
Yeah, you look wonderful.
Yeah, all 4 times. Because I've done that 4 times in my life over the past 15 years. So go check that out.
That's within the acceptable boundaries.
Just.
Wait, did you count the skit? You did the skit. Is this in the counting? The 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them. The three of them were Halloweens and 1 were the skit. And reminding us, we have no skit this week for the YouTube.
No, apparently not.
Need an extra week to come up with something after last week's skit. But moving on. I thought we should do a quiz again.
Quiz?
Quiz, yeah, we haven't done any since our gay test. Which everyone can go back to episode 22, I believe, and listen to. Where we did a gay test live. Today, I thought, are we alpha males, beta males, omegas, sigmas, deltas, or whatever everything is?
Omega sounds good.
It sounds good.
Yeah, the be-all, end-all.
But I believe in the hierarchy here, alpha and sigma are the 2 best to go for.
Generally considered the most desirable as per today's standards, I guess? I don't know what you call it.
The omega, I think, might be within the good boundaries of the 6 personality types.
I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I know what an alpha male is. I know what a beta male is. You just ran through what a sigma male is. So we can indulge in those after we've
After the
through.
test, yeah.
Yeah. So you wanted me to read up the questions?
Yeah, you read the questions and the answers.
And we'll just select the live... do it live here, right?
We'll do it live, yes. But
Okay,
we will not
so
give away our answers, though.
I'm not going to read up all of the alternatives.
Yes, you kind of need to if we are
Okay.
answering them.
Damn, because there's a lot of... There's not a lot of questions compared to... there's 11 questions. No, 10-ish. 10 questions. But there's like
11
6
questions,
or 7.
isn't it? No. What's the 6th?
The last one is a disclaimer or something.
Okay,
but there's like 6 or 7 answers to each question, which we're supposed to select. So, I assume you've linked this quiz to Junior as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll all be selecting individually. I'll just be reading them.
Yeah.
So, question 1. You're in the average public setting where it's appropriate to mingle, which means party, club, or gathering. Who are you out of these alternatives? Alternative 1. You're politely social and confident without effort. People naturally like or are attracted to you. Or you're social and mostly confident, but you can't deny feeling the need to be liked or to impress. Or you may or may not be social. You may feel nervous, unconfident, but you're okay for the most part. You do what you want, talk to who you want, and leave if you're bored. No worries. Keeping on here. You feel awkward, try too hard. You always wished you were better in public. You're bitter and mutter to someone or alone how much you hate people. Or I'm never invited to things like that. That's very okay. Or you're not interested. You won't see me at something like that. Or lastly, you sit nervously and hope to be approached. I'll have to.
It really depends on the alcohol level.
Wow. It was like
because
ascending from the order I read them. I was like, I feel like there's an alpha male and descending order here of all the alternatives. I just get those vibes to where the first or top answer would be like the most social party person, I think, but just being honest here, I don't know.
The thing is with parties, it really depends who you're with, or who's having the party, and the people that's invited, like apart from you. But I chose my answer in all of these. Have you?
Yeah, I think I've chosen. We're going to hide our answers for each other. Just going to reveal the end result because this is going to take forever if we're going to... Question number 2, which is in general. Do you like yourself? Answer number A, or answer number 1 to question number 2. I do, but I'm always open to improving myself. Answer number 2. I do like myself for the most part, but I can't help but wish I was like other people at times. Number 3, kind of indifferent. I feel like I should be reaching for more of myself. Number 4, I honestly hate myself more than I like myself. Wow. Number 5, I feel like I should like myself, but I often don't. Number 6, I think. I am who I am. I try to be the best person I can be. Or lastly, not really, and I don't really like anyone else either, for that matter.
What?
You don't like anyone?
And for those looking at us, Björn is kind of reading off his secondary screen, so that's why.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking at the side.
I also have my secondary screen there. Yes. So I will automatically look to that side sometimes to see the answers. And to choose the answers, like now.
Do you like? Do you like yourself even though it's cringe?
Cringe?
Well, we all have imperfections, I guess.
Yeah, and cringy moments.
Oh yeah, if you haven't had a single cringy moment that you can think of, where you're thinking back and you're suddenly like you're twiddling your thumbs, you're watching something on YouTube, and then suddenly you get a flashback from something cringy you said or did, and then you go from like twiddling your thumbs into going like, oh no, oh no,
and then the cold sweat starts.
Yeah, it's like no,
why did I do that?
It's part of life. Nobody's perfect in every social setting or...
It depends. If you're such a fucking narcissist, you're like, oh, I cannot do anything wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's... oh, shit. Okay, well...
I changed my answer twice on that question, but I have settled on one now.
Okay,
ready to move on.
Moving on. Question number 3. You find out something you've always wanted to have happened to you. What happened to your friend? Well, I don't quite understand. Let me read
You
this
find
again.
out something you've always wanted to happen to you, happen to your friend.
Okay, so you wish something happened to you, but this happened to your friend
Yeah.
instead. How
Yeah.
do you feel? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Imagine that your friend won the lottery. That is something
Yeah,
everybody
which
can
I have been
relate.
trying to do for ages now.
Yeah. So one of the two of us won the lottery, but not you, Thomas.
yeah.
In the-
How
This is
would
the
I feel?
yeah, how would you feel if a friend
Answer
of
number
you-
1. Genuinely happy for them. You want to see them succeed. You're hopeful for the same experience. Answer number 2. Happy for them, but secretly wish that it could happen to you instead. Number 3. More jealous than happy, to be honest. Number 4. Annoyed. May even take them down a notch with snark if they bring it up. Number 5. Mostly apathetic unless it's someone you really care about. Then you're happy for them. Number 6. Sulk about how unfair life can be. Number 7. Justify to yourself how that's not so great to make yourself look so better. To make yourself feel better. Or number 8. Try to think of something just as awesome that happened to you and be sure to tell them about it.
I would feel the one sulking about how unfair life can would be wrong with our white privilege growing up in Norway and everything.
I feel like that about a lot of things. I feel like, I wish I had this much money so I could buy my dream car. And then you forget how privileged you really are. Just...
we got to complain about something in life.
but it's basic human. Even the richest per paper, most happy people on earth have their own problems and complaints and are probably seeking something greater as well.
Yep.
So
I think everyone
it's
complains once in a while, but
yeah, but just to lesser or a greater degree. So out of these, well, the prime example is like winning the lottery. So
yeah, it would be.
if we could just imagine that example, what would we...
Well, I feel I would combine some of these answers, but of course I would be snarky.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I'm confident enough that if one of you win the lottery, it will rain some on me as well, or on Tipsy Wednesday as a whole, at the very least. The first one of us who wins the lottery should be a sponsor for this. And just shove in a mill or something to the Tipsy account.
Do we qualify as that? To sponsor this?
Yeah, you can
but
do
you
it,
say win
anonymously.
the lottery.
Yep.
Do you realize it's not the grand prize? It could be like the lowest prize.
Then you don't win the lottery.
Well, you haven't won the lottery then.
Well,
It's
you
like-
got something.
Yeah, you got your tickets worth.
Maybe.
One out of the 10
maybe.
maybe one out of the 10 tickets you bought. Did you pick your choices and we're ready to move on?
I'm ready.
There's still quite a few questions. Question number 4. How do you feel about friends? Alternative 1. You're picky and somewhat superficial about who can be in your inner circle. Number 2. You welcome everyone to be your friend. Number 3. You seek out intelligent, interesting people. You'll give everyone a fair chance to be friends. Alternative 4. You welcome only the best to be your friend. Number 5. People that you want to be friends with don't really want to be friends with you. Number 6. People try to be your friend that you don't want around you. Number 7. You have a really hard time making friends. Number 8. You don't need many friends to be happy, just genuine ones. And lastly, number 9. You're okay with people wanting to be your friend, but they're too needy or demanding. But if they're too needy or demanding, they're out.
Well, I've chosen.
I got I got the same vibes from quite a few of these, but I think I've made my choice.
You're very superficial about who you want in your inner circle jerk.
Nah. No.
You welcome only the best to be your friends. That's
the best, sir.
That is a privilege.
That's kind of what anime characters wind up doing, even though they don't know it.
Everyone just wants to be their friend.
The very best, one might say.
Or the very best. Okay. I was thinking about some other types of animes.
Yeah. I just thought about Pokemon for a moment there.
Okay.
Wants to be the very best. Anyway.
Which actually is an anime.
It is.
Didn't realize that until many years after I've watched it.
Many
it was
years
just
ago.
a cartoon to me. Many years ago. Damn, we're old. Question number 5. Which word best describes you out of the following? I'm just going to read this number 1. A lover, a hater, a fighter, a leader, a follower, a loner, a pessimist, an optimist, a thinker, a loser.
Well, you're the pessimist, Björn.
I knew you would say that. I don't see myself as a pessimist. I see myself as a realist.
This
That
guy,
is what
however,
every pessimist.
What about that guy?
He's
that
a
guy.
He's a lover. He's a lover.
Oh,
Well,
I believe.
is he a lover?
Well, I chose that.
I believe he is. I believe he is. But he have to answer for himself.
Well, I have already answered a lover, so not gonna lie.
It really depends. I hate many people, but I really
A hater.
but I love many people as well. I really don't like to lead, but sometimes I don't like to follow either because someone who's leading might be doing stupid stuff.
So you're a fighter.
I prefer to be alone though.
I think a lot of these qualify, but we'll just have to pick one the most best describes you.
I have kids.
Yeah.
Let's move on then.
How do you feel about life right now? Number 1. Appreciate the good times and accept the bad times. I choose to make life good. Number 2. I like it for the most part, but I want more out of life. Number 3. I know it could be better, but I'm not doing much to change it. Number 4. I don't feel like I have purpose. Sometimes it makes me feel sad or frustrated. Number 5. Accept that things are the way things are and make the most of it. Number 6. I'm not too happy with many things in my life right now. Or number 7. I hate life right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough
Very
one.
like in descending order from like very happy to like hate life.
I
at the
feel
very
like
bottom.
there's missing a.
Yeah, but let's take the first one for example. Appreciate the good times and accept the bad times. That doesn't mean that you have to like the bad times. You can still dislike them, but you accept them for what they are.
Yeah, but you do not live in the bad times. You understand? And you
Some
choose.
people do. Some
Some
people
people
do.
do.
some-
What
and-
defines a bad time might differ from people to people.
Yeah,
Person to person.
but you choose to make life good.
Yes,
That is really important.
it is. It is.
Okay, well, perhaps it's not as black and white as I thought, though. Just like reading them.
Yeah, but you have to read between the lines as well and kind of figure out what's what.
Yeah.
Well,
I would choose. I know it could be better, but not doing much to change it is a lie because I'm doing a lot to change it. But what the fuck? I feel like it's missing a point, a middle ground.
Okay. Well, but did you make your choices?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
made
we'll
my
just
choice.
move on. Question 7. People often say you are, out of these, Inspiring and real. Fun and hilarious. Charming and charismatic. Intelligent and different. Caring and lovable. Fearless and badass. Badass?
Yes.
He was censored. He was a badass. Fearless and badass. Or lastly, unique and creative.
What would you guys say about me? I need to know.
Well, inspiring and real? Real. What does that entail? Just like real.
What is this? Because you are charming.
I wanted to say that, but I might be wrong.
You're kind of charming, but kind of not.
He's charming.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because he's
You could have left it there as a compliment, but you had to break it. Like, you're not charming.
Yeah, but
he's the fucking villain.
He's always floundering around this mall, hitting up girls.
I do not.
Is he always wandering around hitting on girls?
Yeah, on the mall.
It's like you're always wandering around at your work hitting on girls? Is that what you always do?
Aren't I unique and creative? What about the fucking skit last week?
Yeah, you are creative, not gonna lie, but that doesn't define you. None of these define a character.
No, it's just people often say choose the best fit. So.
Well, I do not feel inspired when I see you.
No.
But I do feel intelligent when I see you.
Wow!
We weren't talking about you now, we were talking about me. What fits me best?
That was a low.
Low blow, man.
Yeah,
Low blow.
low blow.
I'm going with your first one. I'm charming, okay? I'm charming.
Okay.
Moving on, we're
What?
on the...
Did you?
Have you answered?
Yeah, have you
Yeah,
answered, Björn?
answered.
What did you answer
Oh, well, for Thomas or for myself?
for yourself?
Because the
Yeah, did you
answer for...
Have you answered for yourself?
Yeah.
Well, people often say that you are choose whatever.
Yeah. Did you choose? Yeah. What did you pick?
No, you don't need to say, but you have picked. Junior, have you picked?
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't picked.
Do you need
Because
some
I-
help?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, okay, so we're going to help each other out here. Okay.
Yeah, because this is. How do I know that people? Yeah.
Well, what you think people say that you are. And you could ask us. Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. I'm
Junior.
curious, Björn. What did you choose? What did you pick?
What did
Björn?
I choose for myself?
Yeah, I'm really curious.
We can correct you for very well.
Yeah.
This is the one question we should.
I would say intelligent and different. Because I'm different? I don't know.
They're quiet.
No, I just think he's socially retarded. That is why.
That's the
That's
different
a different part, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, but I have heard people say that you're kind of good at your profession. Not gonna lie, but I don't think you speak to a lot of people because you're a social retard. So you got this vibe.
I'm a social retard.
Yeah, so you got this vibe around you, like, oh, he is cool. He's the cool kid, sitting alone and eating his own fucking meal.
Wow, okay.
And when he, yeah, and when
Would
he's,
that make me fearless and badass?
and then
Not fearless?
and then they ask you for a story, and you tell them you shut yourself. How?
How's one supposed to interpret that?
I think you chose correctly there out of the answers we have. Actually.
Yeah, certainly different. different than expectations, perhaps.
Yeah, because there's two things, and we will always kind of lean a little bit more towards one of the two, and different certainly fits you.
I'm of average intellect, though,
Yeah.
but I'm very different.
But this guy over here.
Yeah, for Junior. Damn. It's like mirrored. So.
Yeah, you have to look at my picture with the three of us.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would be the correct way. Junior, I want to say is caring and lovable, but at the same time, he can come off as an asshole.
Tough love, tough love.
Tough love, yes. That would be.
I would say inspiring and real, with an emphasis on the real part.
Yeah, I do not inspire much.
Not very inspiring, no.
But you're like very real, like cutting to the chase. It's like no bullshit. It's like, hey, you're an ass, or something.
Björn, you are correct. You are correct.
Very straight
You're
and very
real, Junior. You're a real person.
Even though my wifers are not.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
they're real in your heart.
Oh, true.
Shall
Don't
we
keep
move
out-
on then?
We shall move on. We shall move on.
3 questions left.
Yeah. So, if someone wanted to successfully hurt or anger you with words, what would they need to say to you to be the most cutting? Alternative 1. Negative remark about your appearance, physical strength or attractiveness. Number 2. They would make a negative remark about my intellect. Number 3. Accusations of you being too lazy. Number 4. Accusations of you being too jealous. Number 5. Negative remarks about your social behavior to humiliate you. Number 6. Accusations of your selfishness. Number 7. Accusations that you don't do enough when you honestly did all you could. Is this 8? Stabs about the way you show affection, romantic interests shutting you down or insulting you. Or number 9, negative remarks about a loved one or someone you care deeply for. Does any of these strike as more hurtful to?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm at a loss. It's like none of these pop out to me. Thomas, do you have a?
I've answered.
Have you made your choice?
I've
Wow,
answered.
damn.
I am ready to move on.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. So, Junior, did you make your choice?
Yeah, I've chosen.
Moving swiftly along then.
After we get the results, if it's possible, should we then go back and reveal our answers for different questions?
It's
No,
taken. We've dabbled in this for a very long time thus far.
I see it.
We're not done.
Okay.
So, second to last question. How are you around the ladies or the men? If you're taken, describe your mentality as if you were single. Well, we're all single, so how are you around, in our case, the ladies? Number 1, I'm having a hard time finding the right one. Number 2, I have options, but I don't go for people I feel are out of my league. Number 3, without saying it in a narcissistic way, I feel I could almost anyone I wanted. Okay? Number 4, I don't feel like anyone is out of my league, but I won't dismiss anyone outright. Number 5, I'm honestly very bitter about love. Most guys or girls are all the same. Number 6, I wish I had someone, but sometimes I don't think that will ever happen. Number 7, I respect the opposite sex, or same if you swing that way, but I'm happy alone, at least right now. Number they're not numbered. So number 8, next one. It's going all right. I'm hopeful. And lastly, not worried about it. If I want a relationship, it'll happen.
There are multiples that will be correct for me in this one.
You can only choose one though.
Yeah, it's right. So.
And this is all to find out if we are the alpha or sigma.
But the thing is, I'm happy alone right now, actually. But I would like to find the right one at some point. Not saying I'm having a hard time. I'm just not looking too hard. Just a little more casual.
Yeah, I would have to mirror your opinion as many other times. We're just reading out one of the alternatives again. It sounds like very grim. Like, one of them says, I wish I had someone, but sometimes I don't think that will ever happen. That's like a very grim outlook on your future. If you don't think that will ever happen. It's like, ugh, wow, okay.
Well, it depends where you are in life.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, I've made my choice. Shall we move on to the last question?
Yep.
If you were a card in a standard deck of face cards, which would you be? Would you be ace, king, queen, jack? And these are all the same. 7, 8, 9, or 10. These are the same. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have number 2. And lastly, joker or wild card.
Well,
Which of these cards do you Which of these cards do you identify as?
well,
Depends on the
I-
game. Depends on the
Identify
game.
as a 2. What?
Depends on the game entirely.
yeah, kinda. But if I could
You see-
choose,
in-
I would
in-
be the
You
queen.
wear a card. What's this
Yeah,
alternative
but
supposed to decide?
If you're playing a simple card of idiot, at least in the Norwegian kind we play, number 2 is a really good card because you start over.
Oh, I was like thinking more of like, this could be, I don't know what this could mean, but I was like thinking of the face cards, like ace, king, queen, or jack, which like, which of those persons do you associate most with? I don't see any relation with the number choices.
But
Standard grunt.
the
7 to 10?
the Joker counts as a face card. But is
Or the Joker, if you're the Joker. I don't know. Well, I made my choice, and
Well,
lost is...
I am having a really hard time with this.
If I could have a male version of the queen, that would be splendid. Not the king, though.
But that is the male equivalent of a queen.
No, I don't want to be at the very top. I want to be edgy.
But then you're Jack. You're Jack.
No, but Jack is like the prince, right?
Yeah, and he has all these peasants, which is the rest of the cards.
But he's not quite at the top, but he's
No.
in the running.
No, but the queen can be sassy. Can the Jack be sassy?
Jack is sassy.
Perhaps.
But
Sassy
go for
Jack.
queen then. Go for queen then.
No, but I don't
Because
want
there
to
is no male alternative for the queen option.
Fucking hell. I chose the Joker.
Queen Kurt.
Queen
There you
Kurt.
go.
I chose the Joker so that I can be sassy. Without responsibility.
I actually weighing my options with the Joker and some of the higher normal cards. I don't see what difference it makes.
I want to be the jester.
The Joker. Well,
Well-
and the last isn't really a question, it's just a disclaimer. So I just
See
said
my
it for that.
results.
Cool.
See my results. We've all made our choices now.
Yes.
Fuck!
What?
I'm a Sigma!
Oh. Well, I'll have to mirror
Booyah!
yours, Thomas. I'm also a Sigma.
Well,
Out of this questionnaire.
Junior, what did you become?
I became a beta.
What, a beta?
You're a better man.
Yeah.
Based on what?
I do not know.
We clearly didn't answer all the same, right? So
Yeah, but as I thought, me and Thomas must have chosen a lot of the same answers because we were both at the same endpoint.
Yeah. Read
Based on this quiz, though, we'll post the link in the description if you want to click through it yourself. We'll have the link.
But
and
do you get
as
the
Sigma doesn't follow the structure of the social ranks, but still seems to come out on top. Like the Omega, the Sigma doesn't conform.
Yeah.
However, he isn't rejected for doing so. Would that mean that the Omega one is, or does get rejected?
I don't know, because when we were reading through the answers before we started this, Junior, you said you thought you would be mostly an Omega. What would that entail?
No. I
What?
would like no. I didn't.
He would have liked to be an Omega.
Yeah, just
was his
because
word.
it sounds cool.
Oh, because of the meaning Omega, Alpha and Omega.
Yeah, but it really the internet has warped the definition of beta male, I think. But what the fuck, man?
See here, Sigmas don't typically care if they're liked or hated. The Sigma has a healthy self-esteem and confidence, much like the Alpha.
I can mirror that. It's like I can just go on a whim and say something and don't care what other people think of me. It's like,
Yeah.
as Junior said, it's like I'm sitting quietly in the corner, eating my lunch, not talking to anyone. Perhaps people think I'm the quiet type, and then they ask me some question, and I go ranting about my poop story. It's like, what the... Like, yeah, sure.
Sigmas do not like to lead. Sigmas are neither a leader nor a follower, right? So,
Yeah.
Junior, read some of the points of the beta male.
The beta male is just below the alpha male on the socio-sexual hierarchy. Betas have a fairly healthy self-esteem, but occasionally needs reassurances from friends and romantic interesting. Occasional
I think
disrespect.
everyone needs that, though.
Yeah, occasionally disrespectful toward themselves and other, but major time they have strong respect. Betas get along with other people and are usually well liked. Oftentimes, betas are the people's pleasers, losing sight of being true to themselves.
Go
Because
back.
what you're describing right now is not what I've had the impression the internet has taught me of what a beta is.
No,
You're
passive-
describing it as something completely different. I was like, okay,
Yeah, but the
it's
internet skips everything and just have alpha and beta when in the discussion, where the alpha is like I want to say the jock or something, like the physical beast, and then the alpha is just one who follows.
No.
No.
The alpha is like...
No, I mean the
In a
beta
pack
is one who
situation-
just follows. The beta is just one
Yeah,
who follows.
but
and
it's
the
like
alpha is-
this weird thing on the internet because everyone claims they are the alpha. However, in a pack, there is only one alpha. How can, out of a group of people, everyone, the majority of them can claim to be the alpha?
No,
It's not possible.
That is when you are the sigma, but
Most of us are betas, and there's
Yeah.
only a select few who are alphas.
yeah, but I do not agree with this. From my standpoint, passive aggressive in confrontation rather than working through them problems.
Yeah, but go back one step back, and you can see your answers.
Go one step back. Oh,
Yeah.
if you just click back, the
Yeah,
answers are still there. Yeah. Where do we... there are any points of interest?
Just number
Would
10.
you-
What did you
Number
all
10.
choose? I went with
Number
the Joker.
10, it is if you were a card in a standard deck of Face of Cards, which would you be? I would be
Joker?
the Jack.
You chose Jack, I chose Joker. Same as Junior. Or Junior.
Okay, so that might have just been a throw-off answer. Might have had no...
How are you around
influence
the
on
ladies?
Yeah, I chose the first one. I'm having a hard time finding the right one.
So did
But
I.
there's not... Okay, but there's not quite the amount of there's a lot of alternatives, but not the right one. Because the truth is, I'm not really trying all that hard to find one. So,
No, that's why I said that many of the answers are correct. Because I'm very happy alone. at least right now, like the one answer said. And the only reason I'm having a hard time finding one is because I'm really picky at the moment, because, as I said, I'm happy alone. So I really don't need someone. So now when I'm looking, I'm just trying to really find the one that seems to be for me. Junior, what did you go for here?
Same as Bjorn.
Having a hard time finding.
Yeah,
right
that's the same as
Yeah.
always then.
Yeah, but I'm currently looking a little harder than Bjorn, but not
yeah.
so much harder.
Yeah, but the answers doesn't take that in account.
Yeah. I'm above Bjorn in the hardness.
Wow.
But
So you're harder than me.
if someone wanted to hurt or anger you, what did you choose?
Which
Number 8. We're just going
number
over.
8.
The lowest negative remarks about loved ones.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't.
I did too.
Oh, I chose the number, like, accusations that you didn't do enough when you honestly did all you could. That's the one I chose.
I wouldn't care. If I know I did my best, fuck the rest. But yeah, and so far, Junior and I have more common answers than you and me. Number 7, I was charming and charismatic. Junior were inspiring and real. Björn, you were intelligent and different.
Yeah.
6, how do you feel about life right now?
I like it for the most part, but I want more out of life.
Yeah, I chose the
Well,
same.
I chose.
I want to appreciate the good times and accept the bad.
Yeah, but
Because I'm choosing to make the best out of life.
I
Yeah.
feel like these are like kind of similar.
Yeah.
no, but I feel like the option I and you took, but I want more out of life. But I am making more out of life. There's a different.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm actively making my life better. I'm not sitting here
or trying to make your life better. But you will have bad times throughout lives, no matter how hard you try to better your life. There will always be some point in your life that's not as good as the rest, right? So.
Yeah, but we do not speak of the bad times.
5. What words describe you best? Lover, hater, fighter, leader, follower, loner, pessimist, optimist, thinker, loser.
Well, I choose a lover.
So
What
did
did
I. Lover.
I chose a thinker.
The thinker.
Yeah, but that is so fucking no. You think you're a thinker until you realize you're not a thinker, then you're a fucking loser.
Okay, number 4. How do you feel about friends?
You don't need many friends to be happy, just genuine ones.
Yep.
But I welcome everyone to be my friend as long as they're not assholes.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
I choose quality over quantity.
Yeah, likewise.
I'm kind of picky about my friends. Number 3 then. You find out something you've always wanted to happen to you happens to your friend. You feel.
Yeah, I would go for the first one. I would be happy for them. I want them to succeed. And I would be hopeful for the same experience, but not resentful.
Okay,
Of course you would be hopeful.
I did the same.
experience.
Yeah, I could have picked
It's
number
like-
1 as well here because I'm happy for them.
You
but
can't see
secretly
if you've like openly wanted to win the lottery for years, Thomas, and someone else won the lottery, why would you resent them or feel bad towards them?
Right, I wouldn't.
Or,
Especially if it's a friend, and if it's someone I don't know, I don't care anyways. And if it's someone I know, I would be happy for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Because I generally
chose-
care for my friends, so if they succeed or have the flux, get from flux in.
luck.
Yeah, the luck to actually win the lottery, I would be happy for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we would want the same to happen to ourselves.
Yeah.
I picked the number 2 because I didn't read the whole sentence of the first one. So
Happy for them, but secretly wish that it could happen to you instead.
But now that you know the first one, do you want to
Yeah,
change the
I
answer?
can change.
Do you just select that one and see
Yeah,
in the
let's
end
just,
if your
let's just
results
check the two
changes?
first one.
Do
Do you like yourself?
This.
I went
I'm
with
really curious.
I am who I am. I try to be the best person I can be.
exactly the same.
What?
The second to last.
I try to be the person. I do, but I'm open to improving myself.
Oh!
That is why we hit the gym.
Yeah,
That is called improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I try to be the best person I can be. If that is going to the gym to
I
make
feel
me
like
the best
those
person.
two are very similar, though.
Okay, and the first
Yeah.
one then. And the first
When
one.
you are open to improving and you are trying to be the best person, it's like kind
Yeah.
of the same thing.
And the first question.
one. When you're in the average public setting, where it's appropriate to mingle, who are you? I think this one is the most specific one. So I chose number 4.
So did I.
You
So
do
did
what
I!
you talk-
But you, yeah.
How the fuck are we different? Okay, go to view your results then. See if you're changed, Junior. Click to see your result at the bottom.
I cannot do it, but
Yeah, we can.
no, I cannot. It just doesn't work. But
Oh.
we will
That
go
work?
through this very fast.
Wow. You're gonna do it again? You're that curious?
Speed
close that
running.
one. We've
well-
ranted on for so long about this.
I just let he speedrun that and I'm exiting that for the moment.
Will this be a longer episode considering, or what do you guys
Nah.
think? You're not very keen on that? No?
Let's just see where it leads. We do have to do some of the other... well, he does that. We can
Well,
actually...
with my changes of answers, I'm the alpha.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, did you change many or only the one that we talked about?
Only the one.
Wow.
Nice! Congrats!
I'm the top.
Wow. Well, okay. I guess.
You're not at the top. Yeah, you're at the top of the pack. But Björn and I are also at the top. We just don't want the pack.
top of our own loner pack.
Let's quickly go through them then. Alpha, dominating and charismatic. The born leader. Understands his priorities and always utilizes his time.
That is Junior.
That's you.
What?
Me and Björn. Björn. Sigmas. Super smart. and extremely attractive.
What the fuck?
The manipulative mastermind.
Oh no.
He is
oh, no.
super ambitious and his own boss.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll post a picture with all of this.
But I do not feel like an alpha, not gonna lie, but here I am. I can take it.
It has been proven
Yeah.
based on this internet quiz.
But let's move on. We have like
yeah.
20-30 minutes till we have to cut. So I read this article in the papers the other day about North Korea. They have obviously seen a Squid Game in North Korea.
Yes, it's been a huge hit.
In North Korea as well. Because Kim Jong-un and his friends have told the North Korean people how the West and the rest of the world actually is. And they've shown Squid Game as an example for how our society works.
Yeah, how democracy and how
Democracy and money.
money works, yeah, and how this social system works, and posts and portrays the Netflix series Squid Game as the finite answer or an example of how society works outside of North Korea, which is just propaganda 101.
It is.
Holy shit.
When I read that, I was like, how stupid do people have to be to believe this? But then again, they don't know anything else because they don't have Netflix or anything in North Korea.
Well, when you're information, the amount of information is carefully fed through you. Who knows what you're going to be led to believe in the end? In locked societies, just mentioning North Korea, China, for example.
Yeah,
so
but
like
North Korea would
pretty
be
much
the
locked
really
from the
prime
world.
example.
Oh yeah, like to the extreme.
That the Chinese
like-
can leave their country for a vacation and come back. That doesn't work in North Korea.
Yeah, but China isn't good either.
No, that's why I put them as an example of a
They've,
kind of a locked society.
they've seemingly gotten-
Not locked society, but separated from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I need to go and take a piss, so you guys speak on.
Wow, you're very much on and off.
Yeah, go
Well-
and piss, and Björn can tell us about his guilty pleasure. There you go.
give me the lineup so I understand what you're saying.
Gordon Ramsay, Kitchen Nightmares.
Holy fuck. It's your fucking noodles.
No,
Your
I
spicy
don't think it has.
noodle doodles.
I don't think it has anything to do with my noodles. It's just one of these random things I've just started watching more and more of on YouTube, which the algorithm has picked up on
Gordon
and
Ramsay?
suggests. No, specifically the TV series that aired. It's a pretty long time ago now, which is called Kitchen Nightmares, where Gordon Ramsay, the Michelin master, world-renowned chef, visits kitchens around the world, or restaurants around the world, which are on the downfall. They're like suffering economically, mostly because of like lack of leadership, lack of a lot of things in the restaurant, and also lack of quality. And he just comes in there, tries to fix things despite owners and restaurant or chefs being like just horrible people and like enclosed in their own little bubble and thinking genuinely that their food will impress a master chef, that their food they serve at their restaurant, which is like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and are struggling to survive, they think their food is still so great. They're just like so narrow-minded. It's unbelievable to see the people in these shows. It's just like some of the wow factor as when you're watching like reality shows, I guess. It's like you're amazed and baffled by how these people portray themselves and the world around them. It's like, it's just baffling. So, and yeah, it is basically reality TV, and it's basically like filler TV show. But I've spent a lot of time just watching casually through each and every episode of it, like an episode here, an episode there. It's like, so yeah, that's my guilty pleasure, watching trash reality, I guess.
Watching Karens.
Yeah, watching Karens, yeah. And just like the states of kitchens, and when the sensible people in these restaurants who are trying to tell the management, trying to tell the owners what the problems is, but they're like talking to these brick walls and nothing is like getting through, even though the whole business is economically on the decline. So I don't know, do you have any like
Guilty pleasures.
You would impress Gordon
I
Ramsay
feel-
with
I
spicy
feel-
noodles in your kitchen?
No. Like, I think the safest bet, if I were to try to impress someone, just buy an expensive cut of steak and just sear it and make it like medium or medium rare. Serve it with baked potato and fresh vegetables. Just, yeah, that's honestly what I would try. It's like, fresh produce is usually not a bad thing. Usually a safe bet. So, do you have any like trash TV you watch? Any guilty pleasures, I guess?
Well, I can say for Thomas, all the anime he watched, that's fucking trash.
All
Yeah,
the anime.
That's my guilty pleasure.
The trash animes. But if he enjoys it, like, fine.
Yeah, it's fine, not gonna lie.
It's
Oh,
just-
no, it's fine. Some people watch Big Bang Theory, it's fine, it's trash.
It's fun.
I thought
fun
you were
trash.
going to. I thought you were going to say Big Brother.
Oh no,
Which
Big
would
Bang.
be-
that is trash.
But that's again reality TV, and it succeeded because a lot of people watch it.
Yeah, but it's spicy trash.
Yeah, and so is the newer renditions of Big Brother, which
People who watch Big Brother and
Paradise
Paradise
Hotel,
Hotel
you know,
and Love
it's
Island
basically the
and,
same thing. Yeah,
and
yeah,
whatnot.
it's the
They're
same
losers.
I actually watched a season of Big Brother because because there's one particular person named Dan Giesling. He's famous for that season. He's a gamer. He's widely known on the internet right now, but his audition, his playing in Big Brother was so fucking good.
He's playing.
Yeah. Big Brother is about challenging and deception. It's a real game. It's a mind game. About
I guess.
yeah, about getting allies and turning them upon each other.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch this because it's not just love and everything that. It's a real
Well,
mind
it
game.
depends on what the participants makes of it. If you're just the casual go party youth wanting to have a free pass to a grand hotel and free booze and party, yes, that's your choice of that time investment of your life. But this other person you're speaking of, he chose to make this a competition.
It is a competition.
Yeah,
supposed to
but
win the
some
fucking Big
people-
Brother.
Some of the participants doesn't really, they don't seem to look at it as a competition.
No, but Dan Gisling, he was just the person you speak about. But he was a wolf in a sheep clothes. He was so... He had all the intrigue. So people...
Okay.
Yeah. It's a really fun watch. I do not remember what season it was. I think it was season 2 or something. Go and find the Supercut edition.
But again, like Big Brother, that's like one of the first real reality TV shows. So that's like kind of old
Yeah,
now.
it's
And like
super
season
old.
1 or season 2, that's like going years back.
I only saw the final of the Norwegian Paradise Hotel.
Same stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. But the winner was a guy named Peter Pilgaard. That one. I actually talked to him on the phone a while afterwards.
Why'd you talk to him on the phone? Was he involved in some snitch? Some...
he did a radio show, and they had like you can send in some shit, and then I figured, yeah, sure, I will send in some, and then they called me back, and it was him.
Why?
And he wanted to talk
What
about
the
the stuff I've sent in.
Oh damn. Okay.
Well, Thomas,
So I've
you
been
got
on the
some-
radio talking with Peter Pilgaard, actually.
Do you have some other guilty pleasure?
Other than
Trash anime?
trash anime, no. Jerking off, no.
No, that's not a guilty pleasure.
That's not a guilty
just,
pleasure. That's just pleasure.
yeah, that's pure pleasure.
Is it a guilty pleasure? Because if you ask me what music I listen to, I would say I like my metal, I like my classic rock, I like my new rock, I like my punk. It's like all the heavy, like banger stuff. But sometimes I just like to listen to classical piano tunes as well. It's like, this is different.
I can't
enjoy
complain.
this.
The intro to our podcast, our piano music.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But it's like, I can actually, like, tune into, it's like, oh, this piano piece, I can listen to this. It's like a break from the hard-hitting metal stuff.
I think the only times to listen to something with a piano is more like the classic rock and roll from Elvis Presley and whatnot. I think they used piano.
The classic rock and roll,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, or like the first rock and roll when it was rock and roll.
Well,
I think some of those they used piano together with the drums and guitars and
But
whatnot.
it's not quite what I'm referring to.
I know,
like,
but that's the times I listen to something with a piano involved. It would be the rock and roll.
Because
genre.
for some reason, I feel like I feel that's a guilty pleasure. I shouldn't be going out with it. That's like,
how is listening to classical music guilty pleasure?
because I
a
don't.
lot of people do it.
I don't identify myself as a person who listens to anything else than like metal, punk, rock. That's my normal go-to listen.
Yeah, I kind of get you, but my break is just regular J-pop.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, just J-pop, anime intros and outros. It's
But you like
Is
metal
that a
as
guilty pleasure?
well, don't you?
yeah.
But those are your normal genres. So I wouldn't consider that
Is J-pop normal?
for you.
If
it is.
you were Bang had this boom blaster on your shoulder, walking through the mall and just casually blasting J-pop
No, I would rather
at 12 at noon.
No. I would rather blast heavy metal than J-pop.
Exactly. So it's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like your thing. It's not like widely socially acceptable.
No.
But how is my trash anime then a guilty pleasure? Because a lot of people watch the damn shows. If not, there wouldn't have been shows of them.
No, not a lot of people watch them.
They do. They keep making the damn trash animes because people watch trash anime.
Yeah, but the public as a whole has deemed it trash, so it is trash.
Yeah, the public as a whole, but there is a large enough community actually watching this.
Yeah, but the trash community is still a trash community.
Oh, I sense some elitism here.
No.
Damn.
Even though you recognize it's trash, it doesn't make it any better. It's still trash.
No.
You understand?
Yeah, I know it's trash, and I love my trash animes.
Yeah. But I do have something musical that is not my regular shit. Have you heard?
Opera. Please don't say opera.
Huh? No, fucking hell. Not opera. Have you heard?
No, I can't relate to that.
I sometimes find myself jamming to popular music.
Popular music.
Yeah.
Radio Top 30.
Yeah.
Crap music.
Yeah.
As me and Thomas would describe it. I can't, no. It's very rare that I can relate to the radio top 10 or top 30, depending on, like, very rare. Not always. but
Relate.
it's
You're
like,
not supposed to relate.
relate or like.
Sometimes you
I
have
was like,
the radio on.
this is super popular and it's a pop party music. It's like, a lot of people like this, but I can listen to it, but I don't like it. It's like,
Try some of Alan Walker. It's really popular, and some of it is good.
yeah, maybe.
Still sounds like a damn country artist.
Alan Walker is not a country.
I know we've talked about this. I'm just saying, still sounds like it.
And du la pua?
La Pua Magnum.
Dua li pua.
Dua Lupia.
Yeah,
Lupia.
it's physical. That is fucking banger.
10 more minutes, then we'll shut it. What's this gaming whatnot, good or bad? Good to go back thingy.
Yes, because I've been on sick leave from work for almost a month now. And during this month, I've just been playing my same old games on, like, loop. The games I, like, have on my routine, I guess. The same old games I usually play. And I picked up The Witcher 3 again. Had a great time with that, but it's like...
There's no but
When
in Witcher 3. Oh, there
for
are
the
bots.
other games, which I've been playing a little bit on and off, like every now and then. When I've been playing them for a month on, like, pretty much like a little bit every day, I was like starting to realize, this is a bit stale. I was like, it's a bit too much. Just be like twiddling your thumbs for a month and just playing games, watching anime. I find myself growing tired of the same old games. So
Yeah, but I don't think games are meant to be played like every fucking single day, the whole day, because you got nothing else to do. Like, no, not in reality. They're not meant to be played all the time.
So now, when I'm going back to work when this episode airs, I'll be back at work. But when we're recording this, before I start working, feel like, it's not going to be too bad going back to work, seeing my colleagues again, doing work stuff.
The sick leave has been as long as a vacation for me.
Yep. As a normal longest summer holidays for me as well.
Well, what did you drop on your foot? I want that as well.
A ceiling light, lighting fixture.
Yeah, give it to me. I will drop it on my own foot.
No, you don't.
It's almost Christmas. Christmas is upon us. You will have some kind of vacation then, I'm sure.
No.
Do you have the damn phone this
Nah, yeah, of course, but
Wow.
you do not get leave from work. Work comes for you.
Okay, but you have vacation again, Björn.
Yeah,
This Christmas.
I have vacation. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have vacation.
You have sick leave and vacation, and you feel bad in Norway. Oh, how pitiful it is for me.
He never said he has
Exactly,
bad in
we're
Norway.
super privileged. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I still have things to complain about.
Oh,
Lo and behold.
You said you were tired of the samey lifestyle.
No, the same old games. Just realizing, I'm actually starting to get tired of these same games. Which
Same-
is part of the reason I started a new game, the Subnautica, played through it again, not again, but the second game, and started Witcher again. And had a
Witcher
great
is
time
not
with those.
stale.
No,
No.
I haven't played through it yet. I'm going through it now, so and it's mint. So
Don't you get the point where you're tired of gaming as a whole?
perhaps
it
I
might
still
have been
enjoy
a
it.
little too much of it over the last month.
Might have been a little too much of it over the last month.
Do you know what? If I had to game like you did for a
Had to?
week, I would be fucking tired of it. I would go fucking mental.
Well, depends what games you're playing. And
No,
Yeah.
no. If I had to sit in front of my computer a whole fucking week, I would go mental.
well, thing is, I didn't have to. I watched some series.
Yeah, I
Watched a
would go
few
mental.
movies actually as well. So,
I would go mental.
Hmm.
Even though I say this, but this whole weekend I have done nothing. Right?
mhm.
I've only done one thing. And that is switching to winter tires.
Okay, yeah. So did I. Not earlier this week. What's that about, Junior? Just your one productive thing this.
Winter is coming.
Winter is
Oh
coming.
yeah, for sure.
But this is
Fucking
something
hell.
for our non-Norwegian listeners, because in Norway we got 2 sets of tires, summer and winter tires. That is not normal.
Yeah, and this was a shock to me once I learned that in a lot of countries they don't have winter tires because seasons usually don't change as much as summer and winter in Norway. They don't usually get a lot or any snow. It's just on every year now and then they
Yeah.
have a little bit of snow and it's a little bit chilly, but in
And-
Norway it's
Yeah, we change our tires every fucking season. But
Not
as
every
a-
season.
No, not every season, but every summer and winter.
Mm.
But as a result, almost everybody can switch a tire in Norway.
Oh yeah. That's like if you have a car within a very short time of owning that car, you usually learn how to switch tires.
Yeah, but some people do not learn that.
Some people don't.
And it's a really important skill if you want to have a car.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than going to the car shop to have it done as well.
Yeah, some people do have. This is very privileged now that I say it out loud. We have tire hotels
Yes, we do.
where we keep our tires. We pay them to keep them storage, right?
Yep.
That is super privileged.
We have our car tires on hotels for the season when they're not used. That's super privileged.
Yeah, because
Holy
they
shit, yeah.
because
It
they
is.
take up space, right? We don't
Yeah.
have the space, so we toss them
Yeah.
to the hotel.
We actually have a car hotel at the shopping mall where I work.
Car tire hotel. It's
Car
basically
tire hotel, yeah.
warehouses. Basically
Yeah,
warehouses.
warehouse
It's
for
not
tires.
like hotels, but it's called to make it sound more luxurious. It's tire hotel directly translated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but they do keep them clean, right? They do watch them tires and say, "Hey, it's time to switch tires if need be."
yeah.
But yeah, that is something very Norwegian,
Most
I
people
think.
most people I know just keep their tires or spare tires or whatever in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not a lot of people have garages.
No, it might be more commonly up north where more people live in like a house compared to an apartment, which is like a lot more of those here in the big city.
Ah, yeah, right. Yeah.
so I can understand the need for car hotels. I keep saying that car tire hotels, tire hotels, basically. But yeah. And
One
we
of
have
the weird things I haven't
we have
thought
two
about.
types of winter tires as well. You have those with nails
Studs.
on them and
Iron
buds.
spikes,
Iron
studs,
spikes and studs.
iron studs, and you have the studless tires, which are just like soft rubber, adapted for winter conditions.
Uh-huh.
Well, is this a discussion about studless or studs?
I prefer iron studs. But they are more tightly regulated in the cities because they pollute more.
They claim they do, but
They do.
a bit more.
A
But
bit
they
more.
do in
In the
it-
larger cities, you actually notice because they eat into
there's
the
more
tarmac.
there's more dust and the
Yeah, they become more
tarmac
dust.
like wears down faster.
Yeah.
But you could also argue because in almost every I'm gonna say this, in every winter tire test, the iron studded tires perform better than the studless tires.
Well, of course, you got studs.
yeah. So you could argue that a studded tire with iron studs provides more safety and makes you less likely to crash. So the amount of money you save on having slightly less wear on the tarmac by going studless is compensated because they usually crash just a bit more because they have lower grip.
I don't think-
Which is a huge cost.
But like in Oslo and stuff, the tires, the roads are more
Yeah.
used by a lot more cars, so they won't be as icy as up north when you have the long country roads with snow and ice on them all the fucking time.
That's
So like, it's more regulated in the big cities and less so up north, which is a good thing.
Yeah, but driving on winter, what is called the winter driving on ice with snow. Winter, no fucking hell, my brain died.
yeah, I noticed. What
If you're
What
driving
you get?
on summer tires on winter wear.
Oh damn! Then you're asking for trouble. You could just like look at this disaster. Just go on YouTube, like watch some videos on winter conditions in England or America, where they usually don't have very harsh winters or winter conditions at all. When they suddenly, now because of most likely climate change, they are getting more frequent actual winters. Every now and then, and it's become more and more frequent.
Junior, climate change is a thing. But, as said earlier, it's not as man-made as people want us to believe, I think. Because we know throughout history the climate has changed on and off. So this
And with that,
would have happened.
it's
And
time.
with that, holy shit, we're opening for a whole other discussion at the very end. But no.
I was just saying we have actually talked about it before, so
Yeah,
just,
I think.
just a slight
think we
recap there.
Yeah, plus we
but-
got some topics the next week.
Yes,
yeah,
we
boy.
actually do.
Yeah, we spent so much time
Time
on
on
this
the-
quiz thing. So,
We need more quizzes. that is what we need.
Every week when we see we don't have enough topics to fill out the podcast, we should find a quiz. And
Which-
voila.
no, but I think the quiz takes too much time of this. Holy shit.
But that's why we don't do it too often. We have basically had 3, like kind of this. We had the gay test, we had the porn rankings, and now we have this alpha male test.
Yeah, but the porn
it's
ranking
like-
was more for fun because we all were shit-faced at Loft the Bar.
Yes, this
Yeah,
that house
at
bar.
that location.
This,
yeah.
this location here. This location here. Or should I use this hand? This location.
Yeah.
I was
I do
standing
have-
behind there, having my cigar, and the two of you were sitting in front of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
It's a real cozy place to get drunk.
Yeah.
This is your beer, Björn.
I think it is.
This is Junior's beer, and that's my beer from this summer.
Fucking
But-
hell.
Anyways, with all of that in mind and everything, if
Yeah.
the listeners, want to give us some hate, criticize us, give us love, share topics with us you want us to discuss, ask us questions, anything, send us a mail at tipsywednesday@gmail.com, write to us in our Facebook group, Tipsy Wednesday, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, join our Discord server, and follow us on YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Right, Björn?
Yes.
Yes.
And with that, goodbye.
Yes, that's a wrap.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.